Hey YouTube, it's Tanya, and this is my week 69 update from my VSG surgery. I'll do the numbers first. Last week I was 166.4, and this week I'm 166.9. I'm aggravated about that. I'm up a half a pound. My fitness has been awesome this week. So last Thursday I worked out. Then I hit the gym hard on Saturday. I hit the gym hard on Sunday, even though I didn't want to, but I knew I needed to get it in. Then Monday night, I did my 6-mile walk, and I did it. It was like a 4.5 mile per hour pace, so I did it in like an hour and 20 minutes, something right around there, and it felt really good with that. And I haven't gotten the exercise other than that Monday night. This week, it's been like, today was like a marathon day, but I'll talk about that later. But anyway, the fitness is really good. My food has been, I'll just say less than perfect. I try to eat right. I try to do the 80-20 rule, and I probably am doing the 80-20 rule, but it just feels like 80-20 is not good enough for me to maintain or stay in the low 160s. It's like I maybe have to do 90-10 or 95-5, which sometimes it just freaking gets to you, like nobody's perfect, and to try and be perfect is frustrating sometimes. So, and what is irritating is I think on Monday, I weigh on Monday and Thursdays. My Monday weigh-in was down. I was like 164.9, I want to say, on Monday. I can't remember. Or 164.5 maybe, something like that. But it was like in the 164 range. And 164 is like my happy place. I like 164. Below it, hey, bonus. But when I get into the 166 range, I just feel like, I said my maintenance range was going to be 159 to 167. And it's like 166.9. I'm right on the cusp of 167. I don't like that. But like I said, my food has been less than perfect, because it's like, it seems like, I guess it's just life. Everything, you have something going on. And Saturday night, I had fun. I went to a fundraiser for my kids' school, and it's like they have music and drinks and a silent auction and raffles going on, and I had a ball. I won a couple of things in the auction, which was cool. It's getting to be one of my favorite activities that we have once a year. And so I did have a couple of drinks, but like nothing crazy. Like they had this what you call it, Crown Royal Maple, which I like. It smells so good. It reminds me of Canada with the maple. So I had a couple of those drinks, but nothing insane. And just to relax and have fun. And then I was dancing. This is an NSV that happened on Saturday night. I was dancing, and I had on a new dress that is actually a size 8 dress. I find if the waist is like an A-line and it kind of goes out and it's not fitted around my belly and hips, I can wear an 8. If not, I'm in a 10. And so, I felt good in this dress. And my aunt was there, and she was standing at the table, and this lady who's I guess apparently another mom from the school, but I didn't know. Her child must be older than mine. She had asked my nanny, who do you know who that girl is over there? And my nanny told her who I was, and I don't know if she made a comment about the way I looked, I think she might have said, I love that dress she's wearing, or something like that. And my nanny, who's always very proud of, what I've accomplished, went on to tell her, we know she had weight loss surgery, she's lost tons of weight, and blah, 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 blah. And so when I was finished dancing, I had gone back over, and my nanny got me talking to this girl, and she actually had a friend who just had VSG on March 5th. So I gave her my card with my, channel, my YouTube channel stuff on it, and told her to give it to her friend and all. But she was saying this girl was very, very physically fit. She looked very good. And she was just saying, I would never have thought that you would have been ever had a weight problem, because you just, from looking at you, look like that's the way you've always looked. And to me, that's like a huge compliment. And she was saying that you look very healthy and da 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 da. So, and that's what I go for. So that is a nice NSV. I'm trying to focus on the positive and not on the half-pound gain. Anyway, I got my notes. Oh, last night I went to dinner with my sleeve sisters. We didn't get to go last month because things just didn't. We couldn't get our schedules worked out, and we always have such a good time when we go and talking. And I have to ask y'all for some prayers for one of my girls. She's had dental problems, and not to go into the whole thing, but she had a wisdom tooth pulled. She has a broken jaw because of it. She has her jaw wired shut, and it's been wired shut for, I think it's 3 weeks now, and she has 2 more weeks where it's going to be wired shut, and then she's going to go to rubber bands, and so she's on all liquids. And for those of us who talk about flushing the carbs out of your system and doing a couple of days of a liquid diet, keep my friend Andrea in mind. She's done 3 weeks of a liquid diet. She's having smoothies, broth. I think that's basically it, because she can't chew, And she said, I could see it in her face how hard it is for her, that you can't lick your lips, you can't. No, I can't imagine. And she's had a tough time with it, and she's doing so much better now. She said it was extremely, excruciating pain for the first week. And, she said if it wasn't for the VSG, can you imagine going cold turkey for 5-6 weeks of just liquids, because of dental work, and I'd ask her yesterday if, her stomach's growling, if she feels empty because of it, and she said, luckily, no, she does not have any hunger. And so I thought, VSG is such a blessing for her, because while the rest of the mental part of having that, your jaw wired like that, it has to be torture. It would be even more torturous if you were starving all the time, So just keep her in mind that she heals, that jaw heals up so she can get the wires off of her mouth, okay? Thanks, guys. So, let's see. This week is going to be a challenging week for exercise because St. Patrick's Day weekend. Tomorrow I'm bringing my daughter to gymnastics because that's what my husband and I have worked out for Mondays and Fridays. Saturday, my kids both play soccer at 9, so I'll be coaching Tori's team at 9, and John will be watching William's team. And then their games will end at 10. We're going to come home, quickly change clothes, and then go to a St. Patrick's Day parade. And I'm sure we'll be out there all day with the parade. Then, which I'm just thinking, hopefully I'll catch a cabbage, but I'm sure I will. And I can make cabbage rolls next week. I need to look up some cabbage rolls recipes. But anyway, so hopefully I'll be able to get to the gym Saturday night. That's going to be a tight squeeze. Then Sunday, we're having a crawfish ball for St. Patrick's Day at our friend's house. So I'm going to try and get up early Sunday morning and hit the gym so I can get cleaned up to go to the crawfish boil. So I'm looking forward to that. This will be my first time having crawfish this Lent season. We did Daisy Scout. My daughter joined Daisy's. So I did a Daisy Scout meeting today. I had a dentist appointment this morning. I had 2 meetings downtown. This was like a crazy day. My son had soccer practice. So I had to get him ready for that and get my dad to bring him over there. And it's like, I'm exhausted. So, and we got stuff going on at work. Like, not another project, thank the Lord, but there's something brewing. And, that's been on my mind real heavy. I have not slept well. Oh, that's the other thing. Another great NSV I had this week. On Monday, I was one of the keynote speakers at a professional conference I'm an accountant. And so that was a real honor to be asked to be on the keynote speaker panel. And then, I had told some friends on Facebook, it was the first time, I had the confidence. I always have confidence in my profession. I feel comfortable with the job that I do. But to sit up there, I wasn't worried about if people were looking at me thinking, ooh, she's really heavy, or, whatever. My appearance wasn't part of my nervousness. It was a crowd of about 1,100 people, and my weight wasn't a factor. I was just, making sure I said the right thing, and that felt great. And there was 4 of us up there. 3 of us were women, and I was the smallest woman up there. That's a first. So that felt really good too. And it went really well. So that was a really nice NSV that can help my career, you know. So that was good. So I've had 2 days this week at a conference downtown. So I wasn't in my office. So I'm playing catch up to get stuff done in my office. So it's just been a wild and crazy week. But and I'm sure next week is going to be very similar because again, we'll have soccer going on and we won't have scouts, so that's good. But anyway, I think that's it. I hope that, I say this all the time, that I'm seriously thinking about changing my weigh-in day to Saturday and Sunday. And that's what I was going to say, because I think, like, the sleeping does not help that my weight. I'm all full of fluid. My feet are all swollen. They've been swollen since yesterday. I just do so much better on Saturday, and I think it's because I can get a good night's sleep on Friday night. Sunday night I didn't sleep well because I was nervous about the conference and having to talk that next morning. And then I've been waking up in the middle of the night sweating, and I don't know if my hormones are like really going out of whack. You know, I've talked about my cycle problems, and I don't know if I'm starting to get night sweats, but I'm waking up like my chest is drenched with sweat in the middle of the night. So I just think my hormones are out of whack. And I got to look and see. I think it might be coming up close to time for me to see my gynecologist. And I've started taking another round of progesterone because she had said in March to do another round, to do it every 3 months. So we'll see if that triggers my cycle to start this time. I doubt it, but you know, we're just going through the motions of that. So I don't know if I really am perimenopausal. And now I'm starting with the night sweats, but that all of a sudden has happened in the last week or so. So I just haven't been resting well, and I'm sure that has contributed to the weight thing too, because like I said, I am doing like 80-20, like 80% of the time I'm doing the right thing, and 20% of the time I might have, and like by cheating, this is my cheating. Sugar-free Russell Stover's chocolate-covered peanuts, or one of sugar-free Russell Stover's mint patty. Putting granola on my yogurt, that's my cheat. I can't even think, like, not like bread or pasta, you know, no, it's like, come on, really? And I worked out an extra day doing a 6-mile walk in 80 minutes. That's why the weight things kind of got me pissed off. And then I know I saw early in the week a much lower number. It just pisses me off. So, I'm just having one of those days where the scale has gotten to me. And I hate that I do that to myself. But anyway, hopefully next week will be a much more positive week in terms of the scale. And that everything I have to do kind of goes smoothly for work and with the kids. So, anyway, y'all, go out. Have a fabulous week and go out and make it happen. All right? Bye, y'all.